Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It is Thursday, September 20, 20th or 21st, somewhere around there. Um, really quick. This is going to be like a really quick video. I didn't hop on yesterday because I got really tired. I was doing schoolwork and then didn't realize how late it was when I was doing the schoolwork, and after that it was just I was done. I had to go get dinner ready, and so I didn't hop on yesterday. But today is one of those days, y'all. I don't know how it is in y'all's states, wherever you're watching this from, if you're watching me. I don't know how it is in y'all's states and y'all's school districts when it comes to flat outright bullying. But my daughter, for starters, yesterday. Oh yeah, we also had a doctor's appointment for my daughter yesterday. So I was very, very busy. I'm trying to remember if I was on yesterday or not. I don't think I was. But so yesterday my daughter was prescribed actual birth control. We're going to see if this helps not only regulate her cycle, but helps with the amount of cysts that she does have. So yesterday we took my daughter to the doctor. I took her to school, walked her in, handed them the note from the doctor saying that please excuse her. She was at the doctor. Because we are at the point where I can no longer call her in sick or out of school if she doesn't feel like going because of bullies, which 9 times out of 10, she's not sick. It's because she's trying to stay away and keep away from the kids that are giving her grief and causing her stress. I don't blame her, okay? What I do blame is I blame the school system. I blame the school system for not recognizing bullying for what it actually is. They were calling it mean girl behavior. No, okay? I actually spoke with, so my husband and I had the meeting with the principal of the middle school and the guidance counselor. To which point they both said it wasn't bullying, it was mean girl behavior because the state of Kentucky defines bullying as something different, and that's not what was happening. Well, my daughter came home from school in tears today. I mean, got off the bus, stomping up the porch steps, stomping into the house, slamming the door. And mind you, we have a heavy, hard wooden door. I need to brush my teeth, y'all. Sorry. We have a heavy hard wooden door, so when she slammed it. Comes in the house crying. I asked her what was wrong. She told me that some kid, and I'm not going to mention names, but I do have the name of this kid, that some kid has been repeatedly telling her she stinks and that she needs to shower. My child showers daily, if not every other day. Daily when she's on her cycle, and every other day when she's not. Okay? My kid is one of those kids that if I let her stay in the tub, a shower, or the pool, she would grow fins and a tail and become a mermaid. Okay? So I called and I spoke to the superintendent of the district because I don't know what school does this, but as soon as the school day ends for students, bam, they turn off their phones and it goes to answering service. I'm at the point now where I am done leaving messages for people. I am going to talk to actual people. I want human voice interaction. I don't want to leave messages for answering services. So I spoke to the superintendent, and he could very clearly hear Kaylee distressed, crying, sobbing, downright almost having a panic attack about this. And I told him, I said, it's to the point, because she came home and she said, quote unquote, I am never going back to that stupid school and you can't make me. Enroll me in an online program. Okay? I would do that in a heartbeat if we had perfect internet service out here. But we don't. So I have no choice right now but for her to go to this brick and mortar cuckoo bin that they call a middle school. Which out here, Lyon County, Kentucky, their middle school, high school, elementary school is 3 buildings all in one complex. The middle school and the elementary school are connected. The high school stands alone, but it's all in the same area. They all share the same parking lot. So I called and I spoke to the superintendent. And I asked him point blank, I said, where do you draw the line? Where does the mean girl or mean boy behavior stop and bullying starts? And he very clearly stated, bullying to me is if, these kids aren't interacting other than when they're at school. And it's repetitive. I said, well, then it's bullying because she only sees these kids when she's at school. We live so far out in the middle of BFE. Literally, my driveway is nothing but gravel. And like I said, I'm sitting in my car, as you guys know. I'm looking straight out at a major highway. That is it. The closest neighbor to me is kitty corner to my driveway. On the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you probably have to go about 2-3 miles up the road before you find another neighbor. So no, she's not interacting with these kids outside of school. And this has been going on since the beginning of school. Okay, school down here started August 10th. It is now the middle of September. So she's been in school the school year down here has been in session for a month. My daughter, my 13-year-old, can't kill a fly, is too scared of anything that flies or buzzes to even kill it. To even shoo it away, much less kill it. Okay? Keeps questioning me and going, Mommy, what did I do wrong? And the only thing I can tell her is that she didn't do anything wrong. It's these kids who think that they're entitled. And I'm at my wit's end. Okay, like I said in my last video where I addressed this, my husband and I have given her permission to verbally fight back. Tell these kids to shut up. Shoot, I've even told her to tell them to shut the fuck up. I told her, yeah, you're going to get in trouble at school, but you're not going to get in trouble here because, what are they doing there to make it so that you're not experiencing this? I've said it before in Facebook posts. School is supposed to be safe, and it's supposed to be somewhere she can go and she can feel safe and make friends. And it seems like every school that she's encountered outside of the elementary schools where she was in kindergarten through 3rd grade, because honest to God, we have been having bullying issues since grade 4. 4th grade, y'all. That's 4 years of my daughter's schooling experience. Okay? 4th grade. 4th grade, she was in a public elementary school, brick and mortar. COVID hit, and the school shut down, and then we started the online stuff. Then when we moved from Green Bay to De Pere, we put her back in a brick and mortar. Then the bullying started up again, and they wouldn't do anything. And we tried telling her, ignore it, walk away. But these kids, y'all, these kids are relentless. So my husband and I met with the administration of the school. We tried to solve it or to fix it so that she felt safe, but they weren't doing anything to help her feel safe. And so we again went online. And we did online for 6th and 7th, 5, 6, and 7. We did online school until we moved to North Carolina. Moved to North Carolina, we put her back in a brick and mortar because my biological dad and my stepmom were not going to allow her to do the virtual thing. They told my husband and I flat out that by us allowing her to do virtual, we were giving her too much power and not being parents, and it was quote unquote lazy parenting. I will get into them in a whole separate video because I'm going to need a whole video on just them. But no. So when we left North Carolina, when that school went on its spring break, which happened to coincide with Easter. And we never enrolled her back in a school. So she got an extended spring break that went all summer long. And then we put her back in the brick and mortar school system here. And now we're having the same fucking issues. Where does it stop? When does it stop? Everybody wants to know what is causing school shootings. This right here, where kids can't go to school and just learn and feel safe. Everybody wants to know why so many schools are offering the online option now. This is part of it. This is part of it. My kid, my daughter, is just trying to go to school and get an education that she has every right. Just like every other kid out there, she has every right to go to school and get an education. But for whatever reason, every brick and mortar school that we have put her in since the reopening of schools in 2021, after the pandemic started, has been nothing but bullies and taunting and harassment. When's it gonna end? When is it gonna end? Parents, do better. Teach your children to be nice to other children. Whatever happened to the age-old saying, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all? What the heck happened to that? What the heck happened to if you had nothing nice to say and you felt like you couldn't keep your mouth shut, then you just walked away from the other person before you said something that was going to get you in trouble or hurt their feelings? And yeah, maybe to some extent my daughter does need to grow a tougher skin, but not when it comes to people making fun of her hygiene and making fun of the way of her appearance. I covered the dress code in my video yesterday. Guess what phone call I got this morning? Got a call from my daughter saying that she was dress coded right off the bus because she chose to wear a pair of shorts. Well, no. So she was originally going to wear, my nose is itching, y'all. Wear a pair of blue jean shorts and a 3/4 length sleeve top with stockings and tights underneath the shorts. Okay. She had that outfit on, but was afraid that she was going to get dress coded in it. So she changed into something else. And my husband and I, had warned her before she left for school. I don't think that pair of shorts is going to work. And sure as shooting. She was at school for maybe 10 minutes and I got a phone call. Mommy, I got dress coded. I said, well, I don't know what you want me to do because I can't drive and there's nobody here that can bring me to the school with a change of clothes for you. So I talked to the principal and I explained the situation. I told her that Kaylee had changed out of the outfit she was originally planning to wear because she thought she was going to get dress coded in that. And put something on that she got dress coded in regardless. So, again, come up with a cohesive, straightforward, across the board dress code for the district. Quit allowing individual schools to come up with their own dress code. Otherwise, you're going to have kids that are going to be coming to school in clothing that's not applicable for the weather outside. And that's going to result in them getting sick. Either they're going to overheat or they're going to freeze. Do better, schools, and do better, parents. Do better, schools, in the way that you're coming up with your dress codes for the year, and do better, parents, in making sure and teaching your kids to be nice to other kids. It's really that simple.